Welcome to Fire Engineering Training Minutes. I'm Scott Kleinschmidt. Today Mike Heaney is going to cover cutting a doggy door.
All right, today we're going to talk about cutting a doggy door. This is the last resort when you have carriage bolts, you have forcible entry, you've been troubleshooting, and you can't get through the door. Say it's at a pawn shop and it's the only door in the back and you have to get in that door. One of the last things you can do to see what kind of locks you have is to cut the bottom third of the door off. Most of your locks are going to be above that bottom third. So we're going to cut straight across the door on this bottom third. One of the big things about it though is if I don't get this saw deep into the cut, I'm going to miss the back corner of this cut. Right here, as you can see, when I put the saw blade up, there's a little space right here, and that's going to leave that little corner if I don't cut all the way into the jamb. So I got to make sure that I stay in that cut, get deep into that jamb, and then I start running the saw blade across the door and cut it. All right, now we're going to demonstrate the doggy door cut. When I grab my saw, I need to be in good body position to do this cut because the really important part is I don't flex this blade. I want this blade to stay straight in the cut. If it doesn't stay straight in the cut, it's just not going to work. All right, so what I do is I'm going to grab this in a cradle cut position. I grab it right here. I rotate the saw over. Again, the exhaust port is pointing up and away from me. And now from a waist high cut all the way down to a knee cut, I can go ahead and start my cut into the door. Remember, I want to get real deep, so I finish off the cut in the frame or the jamb of the door. As you can see, as I came across, I stayed deep in the cut all the way across, and I really stayed in the back side of this cut to make sure I cut through the jamb. If you don't, you're gonna leave hangers there and the door is not gonna come. From here, I can inspect the inside and see what I'm up against and try and defeat it after that.
What we just saw was the proper techniques in cutting a doggy door. I'm Scott Kleinschmidt.
And I'm Mike Heaney.
And thanks for watching Fire Engineering Training Minutes.